on this thing.
Boy, there's a lot of gusseting. That's a real chassis right there.
Any wrench you have to use on that, I don't want to handle.
There you go.
Hey, welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, I bet you didn't think you'd ever see a monster truck here in our shop. Well, Dave Redziris has brought his by, and this is the world's only competitive diesel monster truck. 1,200 horsepower this thing makes.
Yeah, out of a 5.9 Cummins, got a big blower on it. But the deal is with these trucks, you know, one of the things that's real critical when you're moving up and down is you got to have good throttle response. But think about this, you got a tank full of diesel, it's jumping all around, it's foaming, it's filling up with air, and that can hurt you.
Jumping all around, these things are bouncing all around. Can you imagine what happens there? Well, the same thing happens in your pickup, Sam.
That's right. You ride down the road, whether you got a Ford, Dodge, or a Chevy, doesn't matter. Diesel fuel's bouncing around, it's getting aerated. And of course, on my Duramax, I don't have a lift pump in the tank, okay, so you can starve the internal fuel pump. That can cause damage.
Right.
The other thing is, if you run out of fuel or you're changing a fuel filter, you got a lot of manual work to do, so I want to fix that.
You got to prime the system on that thing.
Right.
Well, what Dave has done is he's got a system on this thing that helps eliminate all those kind of problems, and we got the same thing for here. It's like a fuel upgrade system. Sam, you want to get it out? I'm going to show him how this all works.
You got it.
Hey folks, I want you to meet Anthony Reams from AirDog. Now, he's got this upgraded fuel system here, and this is really a pretty nice thing. This is what you'll find on the monster truck right now. But Anthony, tell me now exactly what happens in here. This is a pretty neat demonstration.
Yeah, not just with Dave in the monster truck and the bouncing around, but your everyday driver, the fuel is still the same, and the diesel fuel still gets agitated and foams up. What the system will do is it'll remove all of the air from the fuel, send it back to the tank, sending nothing but pure fuel out to the engine.
So you can see as you're driving down the road, fuel sloshing around, you can see how that generates air in there, churns it up. And now this is normally what you would have going right to your injectors without this system, right?
Correct. All that would normally go up through your injection pump, through your injectors, be compressed. It would delay the timing of the engine, not letting it run as efficient as it could.
But with the system, this is what you have right here then, just a full column of fuel.
That's correct. Just by removing the air, you'll gain horsepower, fuel mileage, and most important, torque with the diesel.
Okay, now right over here, this is your lift pump now?
That's correct. What we've got is we've got a 150 gallon per hour pump. We have a water separator filter, and we also have a 2 micron filter.
Boy, I tell you what, for you guys out there with diesel engines, everybody knows that keeping them alive is keeping the fuel system clean and in good shape. And this is certainly a way to do that. Now, I think Sam's already got some of the parts out there. You better check to make sure hadn't screwed it up. Meanwhile, I'm going to play with this.
Don't break it. It's my only one.
It's the only one you got. Okay.
Hey, Sam, what are you playing with over here?
You know, I'll tell you what, I just read the instructions. This is pretty simple.
Very straightforward. Quick connect fittings. Makes everything real easy.
Yep, this is the way the kit comes, folks. You get your unit with the pump and the filters and the water separator. Of course, you get your plug-and-play wire harness. That looks pretty simple.
Absolutely.
And of course, you're going to take advantage of this factory had these quick disconnect hoses, and they go together just like that. They lock. You can disconnect them. Now, to get your stock one off, you're going to need a little tool. You can buy these any auto parts store, get the right one for your truck. But the main thing is read the instructions, huh?
Correct. Yeah, it'll run you through every step from the tank all the way up to the engine bay.
And when you get your package of instructions, you're going to get not only the instruction, but your owner's manual, and you're going to get a warranty registration card. You want to make sure you fill that out. What's the warranty on this pump?
Lifetime warranty. Make sure you fill that out. Never have to worry about a pump again.
That's great. So listen, with you and I together, and you know I'm good, how long is it going to take us to put this in?
Guys like me and you, it's only going to take us a couple hours.
A couple hours and solve all these problems. First thing we're going to do is take our unit, and this has got a plate. This is going to clamp to the frame, no holes to drill. You ready to do this?
Ready to go.
All right. Well, runs good, no leaks. Always check it for leaks when you put something like this in. Nice job, buddy.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, Big Dave, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, folks, this is Dave Redziris. He's the guy that drives that monster truck.
More
What
like
do
a
you think?
pilot.
Yeah.
You know, you got a lot of horsepower, big wheels and tires, a big stack, but I've got my AirDog now, my Duramax. You ready for a run?
Sam, I got a AirDog on my truck too, so yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm thinking about 80 on the freeway.
I'm thinking about traffic jams.
I'm thinking 80 on in the freeway. You ready to go?
I'm thinking we keep it back out of traffic
You know what,
jam.
folks? I'm glad there's an adult in this group somewhere that's got to deal with these boys and their toys.
Somebody
Anyway,
come in?
thank you guys for stopping by. It was great having you and a great product there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We got more coming here on Motorhead Garage, so stick around.